All right, so I'm going to go through this with you just to kind of help you understand what's going on with each of these. So the very first one, the word is bolígrafos. So it's a masculine plural noun since it ends with os. The word azul, to make azul plural, anything that ends in an L to make it plural, an L or, an L, we're going to add an ES to the end to make it plural. So A-Z-U-L-E-S. All right. Mis hermanos están, my brothers are happy. So, hermanos is masculine and plural, so we want to make feliz plural. Now, the Z in Spanish, normally we would write this, F-E-L-I, with Z, if I can type, Z-E-S. But there are no Z-E words in Spanish. If you remember that from when we did the preterite, I know it's been a while. Anytime in Spanish we have a Z-E, we want to change that Z to a C and make it feliz. Yo conozco a Juan, él es muy, he is very hardworking. So we're going for he and hardworking. So trabajador is already right. We don't have to add anything on to that. If it were a girl, trabajador would become feminine by adding an A, but we don't need an A here. All right. This one probably was a problem for you because you see fotos, and you know photos ends in an OS, so you think, oh, it must be masculine. But photos is short for fotografía. So fotografías ends in an AS, so I get all the letters right. Atractivas ends in an AS. I know, weird. Okay, the next one. ¿Por qué escribes poemas tan poema? All right, anytime we see a word that ends in M-A-S in Spanish, even though it ends in an A, if it ends in M-A, like tema, drama, most words that end in M-A in Spanish are masculine. So instead of largas, we want to say largos. All of these are tricky. All right, this one you can get right if you think about it. Okay, yo tengo manos, I have pretty hands, what they're trying to say. So if you think about when we play manos rápidas, oh, mano ends in an OS, but rápidas ends in an AS. So mano is one of those weird words that is feminine. So instead of bonito, bonita. All right, this one's not quite as bad. Mi madre es una, good to describe madre, buena. That one's not bad. All right, conoces a la estudiante alemán. All right, so just like if we had trabajador up here, if it were feminine, we would stick an A on the end. It's not, but this one is. So, do you know the German girl? Alemana. And when we stick another consonant or another, syllable on the end of a word, we can get rid of the accent mark. All right, today is the first day of the month. Primero, dia is a masculine noun. So before a masculine noun, primero, the O comes off the end and it becomes primer. That happens with first and third. We can say primero by itself, but then if it's before a noun, it's primer. Third is tercero, but if we put it before a noun, it's tercer. Okay, tomorrow's going to be the second time that I see you. Ves, like una vez, dos veces, una vez. So this is feminine. So instead of segundo, segunda. All right, this is a weird one. No me gusta hombres que son. Okay, no son. I don't like men who are not courteous. So if it ends in a consonant, just like the very first one, just like azul, then we added an es to make it plural. So on this one, on Cortez, we're going to say corteses. And we're going to take the accent mark off of it. Okay, mi tía es de Francia. So she is from France. She is French. So let's see, just like we did on alemán, we added an A to the end of it. We're going to do the same thing here, francesa, and take the accent mark off. All right. Mis hermanos son mucho más gentiles que yo. So to make an adjective plural that ends in an L, just like azul, we add an ES to the end. I know there's so many rules here, which is why I gave you all this to see if you can figure out some of these really hard rules. All right, almost there. Mi padre es un hombre. So he's a big man. Grande, if we put it before a masculine noun like hombre, this becomes gran. I know that's weird too. And this one you probably know. Problemas. Yo tengo something problemas. So an MA word, just like poema, even though it ended in MA, it was masculine. So tengo muchos problemas. I know those are really, really, really hard. We're not going to have a test over those. I just wanted to give you all some practice with those. So look at that website that I sent you for studyspanish.com. I know it doesn't cover all of these, though, because this activity gives you all of the trickiest ones. So hopefully that helps just a little.